Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Ken and this is Ken's Guitar Workshop, and we're getting back to work on the Ovation Deacon Copy. Got a list here of stuff that I hope to get done. I'm going to drill for and install the side dots on the fretboard. I'm going to fret the fretboard because, well, right now it's just a fingerboard. Now I know there's a big debate on the internet whether it is a fingerboard or a fretboard, and a lot of big YouTubers have chimed in about how they feel about it. This is how I look at it. This is a fingerboard right now because there's no frets in it, like a violin or a cello or something like that. There's no frets in it, so I call it a fingerboard. If a stringed instrument has frets, then I call it a fretboard. Just the way I look at it. Your comments in the bottom, go ahead, tell me I'm fucking wrong. I'm gonna cut the channel for the truss rod. Unlike the real Deacon, I am not using a single action truss rod because they suck. You're gonna put a truss rod in, put in a two-way truss rod. And I am actually waiting on some more tools before I can carve the access at the end of the headstock for the truss rod adjusting. We'll get to that. I'll show you that. So let's get to work. Okay, we're going to start to mark for the side dots. You can see I've already marked them. And here's the tool that I made that I use. It's got the single on one side and double on the other. So the ones on the other side are a little bit bigger. And it has a line scribed in it right here so we know where it's going to go. So take that line and we center it with our inlay. Then use a pencil, or you can just drill it from there, but I'm using a pencil and I'm going to do these on my drill press. Mark it, and then there's your dot, perfectly placed. This is just a small piece of angled aluminum, and you just align it with your inlays, and you put your marks all the way down the side of your neck. So let's go drill these out. Insert the small dot material in, and then I'm going to put a drop of acetone on top of it and let it wick in. Okay, dots are all set. Now, let's press some frets into this monkey. Okay, so I've run into a problem. The tangs on the bottom of my frets are 1.5 millimeters. The fret slot's depth is 1 millimeter. And I don't have one of those little saws that can go in here and deepen it. And I am definitely not going to pull the binding off to do it. So that's it for the fretting. Let's go cut the truss rod channel. All right, got the saw blade set. Let's run a little test. Depth we're looking for is 3/8. That's perfect. Let's do it. Okay, so the tool that I have on order is going to be part for this. This is a 3/8 counter bore. Has a 3/32 pilot hole in it. And what I have on order is a 12-inch piece of stainless rod, which is going to bolt into here with this set screw. And then it has two 3/32 ID holes in the middle of a 1/4-inch rod collar. So those rod collars are going to slide down over the 3/32 rod. Similar, it's going to look similar to this, but there's going to be two of them. And they're going to, I'm not going to tighten them up, they're going to float so the rod can spin inside the collars. Those collars, 1/4-inch, they're going to drop down in this channel, one at this end and one down the back. And then I'm going to use this counter bore to drill this out, probably back to about into here. So the truss rod is 3/8 up until this point, and then it's a little thinner right here before it goes back into a 1/4-inch. So in order for this to go back in, we have to hog it out to 3/8. And this should give you this rounded channel here. And then the rest of it will be under the fretboard. You won't see it. This should be back to about here. And then the truss rod will fit in there. And then all I gotta have to do is put a piece of wood down in this channel, and then the neck's getting cut off right here. So that's as far as I can go. So now we're just waiting for tools. Waiting for that 3/32 stainless rod, the 1/4-inch rod collars, and the emergency order to StewMac for the refret saw. So hopefully that stuff will be here before next weekend. So, hey, you guys take it easy. Behave yourself. See you in the next one.